Alright, so my name is Kunal Trivedi and I'm gonna guide you today through my final project presentation plan. What is that? It's a social media management company which manages the uh, clients' needs of advertising their product through the medium of social media, either by the influencer or by the uh, Facebook ads, marketplace, some background regarding the company in the why I think of starting this company. It's because the only online media is the most famous stage for the client support. Only 21% of the firms use it for the client help. This implies that there's a once in lifetime opportunity to give exceptional client care. What online media showcasing is not the same as conventional advertising, which is the reason numerous organizations battle with it. Web-based media is tied with having a fascinating educational as well as engaging discussion with the market. So turning into a web-based media chief requires experience more than schooling. So you can zero in it on the web-based media locals that you know best as opposed to knowing each and every web-based media stage. The requirement for web-based media, that's a social media, is supervisors keeps on developing as more solopreneurs, specialists, and private ventures evaluate this undertaking. What it means that you can give an assortment of bundles, for example, a beginning of help that makes records and afterwards move the board to the client, or a full administration bundle that handles everything from account creation to content posting and local area control as well. Also, what are the project necessities and requirements for such as licensing or any of that kind of stuff. So it's incredible to have the option to deliver likes and offers. It's far better to see how online media squeezes into a general business methodology. It's important to acknowledge how online media observes the sport with the entire business method, entire business method. Also, if in order to grow and gain the licenses, we need to contact our local city or a region about getting a grant to work. You can also do this online in various spaces. You might have to record a design name, um, verbalization to great extent called acknowledged name announcement or cooperating as clarification if your business name is some unique choice from a given name. Also, a business-wise electronic media administrator sees the end of strategy and appreciate the occupation of online media in the association. The next thing is my work breakdown structure. So to run a social media management company, we need a um, three main focus areas, which is designing the product, the advertisement, the client's need, second is implementation of the advertisement, through which means we have planned that, and also keeping track of the record of how much work is done and what's the product quality and all that stuff. So for in the designing, we need to make sure two things, that's a scope and scheduling. Scope is which the scope of the client, in which order they need to uh, make sure that the customer should impact that product on the customer. So the scope of the product needs to make sure when designing the advertisement and marketing it through social media. Also the scheduling, we need to make sure that it is out there at the perfect time, um, for which the product is suitable for. Second is implementation. Just designing the product is not important. Um, we need to implement it at a correct time as well, which we need to make sure the customer needs and complete planning structure. Complete planning structure is a if I break down that thing is what how the product is gonna impact the customer after launching it. So we need to make sure that we also have that uh, planning structure beforehand and before implementing the product in the market. And third is keeping track record of how the product is doing. For example, not the product of the client, but the product like the advertisement we made and through which medium we selling it exposing it out to the customer. It needs to be made sure in the keeping in and we need to keep the track record of that. The fourth is the PERT diagram. The PERT diagram basically explains the business or our business, which is the first method is we need to keep learning new things, new courses. The employees need to make sure that they are constantly evolving with the time period as it's a social media management company. So it grows with the time. Second is create ideas and plans. New ideas and plans must be created for each and every client. Same ideas or the designs are not, and we do need to repeat that stuff. So we need to create new ideas and plans on the regular basis. Third is to determine the target customers. With the target customers, it needs to make sure. And fourth is identifying uniqueness in your product. So identifying uniqueness in your product is making sure that the advertisement we are putting out what is unique in terms of the other products that's available on the market and how can you bring the client back next time. The second part which goes it's a decider value for the product. So the value of the product is decided in the base of the needs of the customer and also the impact that's gonna create in the life of the customer and the quality of the product as well. Business needs to be decided and the services which we are gonna offer to the business should be in the hands of every. All these things sum up to one thing, that's selling of the product, which is necessary licenses, marketing strategy, and customer needs. The fifth is the activity list. How we gonna plan out this whole project from the clients to the customer through to the social media influencing. So first, we need to now we will gonna start the project on 19th of December of 2021, and then we're gonna implement it on the work on project deliverables method through which it means through which means we can deliver it to the customer in terms of by influencing by Facebook ads, marketplace, in what manner. The other is a focus on target markets. We need to make sure the advertisement is going to the perfect or target of audience. Analyze of the competitors is must because if you don't analyze the competitors, it's harmful for the product that's going out from our end to the customer. And then after analyzing it, we need to make sure the implementing of the marketing strategies which we will come to that from 3rd or 5th of March 2022, and then selling of the product will be launched on 27th of March, and project completion will be done on 3rd of April, which is uh, estimated length of the project is 5 months. And these are all the references for the project. Thank you.